Gabi here from Rage Studios, and today I'm gonna be taking a look at the Velotric Nomad 1. Let's do a quick unboxing. Wow, the Nomad 1 is absolutely beautiful. Time for me to go out and go for a ride. This bike looks premium however you look at it, and it's quite eye-catching. Every single time I go out, I got compliments by random people about this bike. People keep asking me where I bought it and how much it is. If you're wondering the same, links in the description down below. It's a bit on the big side, with massive 26-inch fat tire and a very strong LFT frame. LFT stands for Liquid Forging Technology, which allows the head tube to be shaped as seamless as it is, without ugly welding, which means that the frame is built to take on bad terrain with confidence while looking really clean. Because of the step-through design, it's quite accommodating for most riders, regardless of size and gender. We have an adjustable seat. The riding position is straight up and very comfy for long rides. I am 5'9" and about 200 pounds, and I feel quite comfortable riding the Nomad 1. I let my friend Uwe try this bike, and he also felt quite comfortable at 6'2", and he's nearly 230 pounds. I also have two of my female friends give it a go. Tanya, at 5'3", had so much fun that after riding the Nomad for only 2 hours, she was convinced to buy one. And Vicky, which is half my weight and a lot shorter, have a blast while riding this e-bike. Basically, this is a bike that is suitable for anybody, anywhere. I got the Mango Yellow, but it comes available in 2 different frames and many colors, which is a nice personalization detail that you don't get with other e-bike companies. The battery is pretty much hidden in the frame, which is great to keep it low-key in areas with very strict e-bike regulations. I appreciate little details like the charger cover, which is flush with the rest of the battery and matches the black and yellow combination that you'll see all over this bike. Like the black fenders, that they don't just offer great protection against the elements, but also looks pretty cool. There is a nice screen at the center of the handle with a lot of useful information such as the speed, current, gear and odometer, just to name a few. There is an adjustable, rather minimalist light on the front, and to the sides we can see the accelerator and electronic gears on the left. To the right, the 8-speed Shimano gears, and I really like the way to shift gears on this bike, in which you use 2 different fingers, making the process a bit more simple and intuitive. Most e-bikes will have the accelerator on the right side, same as all motorcycles and scooters. But honestly, I kind of like having it on the left, maybe because I'm a lefty. But what I didn't quite like is that the brakes are also inverted. The rear brake is on the right hand and the front brake is on the left hand. That can be a bit confusing, especially for experienced riders that are well used to have this the other way around. I went to a bike shop to change this for only 10 bucks, not a big deal. I think this is something that they can correct in final production version. This is Velotric's second e-bike. Their first e-bike, the Discovery, was quite popular, and this seems to be an update with bigger wheels to tackle more challenging terrains. The founder of this company is also the owner of the very popular Lime e-scooters. You know, the scooters you see all over California. So they have plenty of experience on the production of PEVs. They know about the importance of good design, and I think they absolutely nail it. this bike have truly surprised me with the power it possesses. It's basically at 750 watt hub motors, capable of 1200 peak performance, but it's somehow even more powerful than my 1000 watt Cafe Racer e-bike. I thought that with such big wheels, acceleration and climbing could be compromised, but quite the opposite. It felt very powerful at all times. While most other e-bikes would slow down while climbing steep hills, this one flies by like it's no issue at all. It even climbed some hills that most of my other e-bikes and e-skate have failed to do so. Hey, if you are enjoying this video so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. The Nomad One is a Class 2 e-bike, which means that you don't need a license to ride it. As per regulations, the bike cannot exceed 50 miles per hour, so it came locked from the factory at that speed. You can unlock the top speed of 25 miles per hour at your own risk by contacting Velotric to their customer service, which by the way, is great. They're actually based in the States, so you don't have to deal with Chinese companies with weird working hours and broken English. I'll leave a contact in the description down below. The suspension can easily be adjusted or locked. At the softest, I felt like it's just about soft enough. The reason there are huge 26-inch tires is because this new Velotric e-bike is aimed at riding all kinds of challenging terrains, and I sure did test that to the extreme. I took this e-bike to the most advanced off-road trails where mostly dirt bikes ride, and it was a lot of fun. I also of course tried it on grass and the beach. Basically, this bike can ride over any terrain. The brakes are dual disc hydraulic, very responsive and one of the best on any e-bike I tested. They work very well in combination with the big grippy wheels and the front suspension. And as it is usual in this channel, here are some drift. The Shimano gear works very smoothly. This is actually the only e-bike that I actually truly enjoy to ride as a regular bike without assistant power. Because this bike is big and powerful, I'm confident to take a passenger on the rear rack. I took my daughter to school and to play to the park, and even with her on the back, it will climb hills effortlessly. Okay, now let's talk about what I didn't like so much. The ESC made acceleration a bit sensitive. Not a big deal and something that Velotric can easily adjust on final production. The power assistant is based on cadence. I would have prefer torque sensing. This current assistant starts a bit abrupt and is a bit too fast in my opinion. Yet again, Velotric can easily adjust this in final production if they haven't already did. There is a lot to love about this battery, beginning with the design. As already mentioned, it's hidden on the frame of the bike and you'll need a key to remove it. You can charge it while connected to the bike or take it with you to charge it at home. The battery is relatively small and lightweight, and it can be fully charged in about 5 to 6 hours with the included Velotric 3 amps charger that, same as the bike, also looks pretty good quality. The battery is 48 volts, 15 amps, 392 watts, Tesla grade, 21,700 cells, made by Samsung. This is what is considered a premium battery on the e-bike industry, and is UL certified, which means that it has been tested for safety. Basically, it won't blow up like some other cheapo batteries. But what really matters about the battery is range. After riding for 2 hours in the mountains with plenty of steep hills and relying heavily on power assistant or just using the accelerator, I only managed to drop a single bar. That's very impressive. I honestly not wanting to do a range test. If Velotric estimates are correct, which I think they are, I should ride for hours on a single charge and can commute to another city on the Nomad, which I don't intend to do. I'm not the kind of rider that need so much range, but it's nice to have an e-bike that only need to be charged maybe once every week or every few days. Actually, I only use it for short commutes around town, like taking my daughter to school and buy groceries. I might only need to charge it once a week, which is very impressive. The battery endurance is actually very good. Well, in conclusion, The Nomad looks really badass, especially for being a step-through bike, with phenomenal performance, outstanding build quality and very competitive price, and great battery endurance. This comes very highly recommended. Okay guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. There is gonna be affiliate links in the description down below, so you get the best possible price on the Velotric Nomad 1 and I get a little commission. Okay, that is it for this video. Adios amigos!